out in Aguila, Arizona. You have to watch for cattle. Brian Dagenal is a third-generation Arizona rancher.
These are all Hereford cross cattle. The black ones are showing the Angus more, and the red ones are showing the Hereford more.
His cattle ranch produces enough beef to feed 4,000 families a year, but that number could be a lot higher.
What we would like is to have access to these foreign markets.
Cows like the ones behind me will be steaks in a year, and Dagenal says if Trump's tariff plan works, ranchers like himself will be able to sell those steaks in international markets that right now they just don't have access to.
Australia ships a lot of beef into the United States, and that's fine, but they won't let our better cuts go into Australia. We have zero sales in Australia right now, none, and they sell billions of dollars in the United States.
Even with the stock market dip,
I am a Trump supporter.
Dagenal wants people to be patient with President Trump.
You just need to let this guy work for a minute and see what it's the art of the deal. We got to let him negotiate. He's been negotiating well for the American people before. I think we give him a chance to do it again.
But there's two sides to every story.
Hold up here.
Back in the Valley, full-time mom and full-time small business owner Erica Campbell says she doesn't have time to be patient with tariff negotiations.
There's just so much uncertainty.
Campbell owns Be a Heart, an e-commerce business selling Catholic-themed gifts and products. Right now, they're made in China, with tariffs added to her production costs.
So now this $42 night light would need to sell for $62.
The Trump administration wants to use tariffs to bring manufacturing back to the United States.
When people say to me, just make them in the U.S., it doesn't exist.
And for Campbell, the manufacturing power may not be built up enough in time to save her business.
To pivot, it would probably take 4 years or more to create these factories for many of the products that China has really perfected.
Which is too long, she says, for her and many others if rising prices and a recession hit the U.S. because of the tariffs.
And I don't know if by the time that he figures it out that many of us will still be here.
The universal 10% tariff is already in effect, but reciprocal tariffs announced by President Trump don't kick in until Wednesday of this week. We'll continue to follow the impacts of tariffs as Americans and business owners wait to see what happens next. Adam Klepp, ABC 15, Arizona.